when else am I gonna run into an opportunity where I could get dancing puppets of Hillary Clinton and George Bush ever again in my life? None. Oh shit, NTWRK came by. What's up, everybody? Let's go. Welcome to the Sandbox, guys. This is my personal office. This is where all the magic happens. Come on in. This is the space, man. This is where all the kicking it happens. This is where all the crazy ideas, the weak ideas, the best ideas. This is where it all comes down.
What's the first thing you normally do when you get in?
Smoke a blunt. I'd say probably like 99% of all the shit here is like, at least our products, like this is where we conceptualize this shit at. Just someone says something, we're joking about shit, we're laughing about something, we say, hey, look at that, and then the rest is history. This was like the first like product I sold like 1,000 pieces of. So we sold 500 of this like the first month, right? And then lo and behold, someone on TikTok does the whole unboxing video, but millions of views hit. We sell another 500, you know? So if I do a restock, it's gonna be officially with SpongeBob. So, you know, we're gonna manifest that into existence. So, you know, that's the story of this piece right here, Bank Bob. I got this big SpongeBob collection right here. It gives you like a scavenger hunt vibe whenever you're in a new city. Like, let me just grab something SpongeBob. You know, if I'm in New York, Miami, even out the country, like I'm always gonna look for something SpongeBob. The fact that it's like, there's no other character like it. Like you could get SpaghettiOs and sandals and shampoo from the same person, you know? I think that's dope. And I kind of want to base my brand around that, that's universal. For the record, I don't drop anything unless I can see it be at my house. So like, that's how personal it gets, ironically, and at nothing personal. This was something that we did in honor of that t-shirt, doing very successful. So we made a rug, but we want to share it with y'all on NTWRK. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. One of one, we're not selling this, probably will never ever sell it. So there it is right here, guys. Tufted, nothing personal, loungewear rug. I know you want this in your crib, because I want this in my crib, you know? We have Chopo Mi Narco, which was another product that Instagram hated. My dumbass, I posted, you know, El Chopo Mi Narco, your new 14-inch plug, delivered in a brick of Coke, comes with an AK-47. It took maybe like 30 minutes, right? Boom. You know, I was with my family one day in like TJ, we're crossing the border, that thing takes about 4 hours. We're just right there, and then I'm just looking at people selling shit. I'm like, let me hop out, let me look at all these piggy banks. And I found this dope Chucky one, bro. So, you know, I had to get it, but I definitely want to share it with y'all. You know, I want to find a new home for this right here. Traditionally, you just want to smash these, you know, as soon as it's filled up, just like. And I got a one-on-one painting of Nate Dogg. I just called my airbrush homie and I'm like, hey bro, like this is somebody who's like, he used to do airbrush in the 90s on like Venice Beach, you feel me? My boy Couture airbrush done stuff for Marc Jacobs, everybody, Drake. This is my homie, and I told him like, bro, I've just been bumping Nate Dogg a little too extra hard recently, like I need something. And he just made me this right here. I'm like, dope. These went viral. These went viral in the streets, man. Listen, this was one of the first big projects I did with Runts. And you know, we had decided to do coochie runts, right? It's very easy to find ass and the front on Google Image, right? It's hard to find a pair. There's this notorious district in downtown LA called Bong Road. It's right next to Skid Row in Little Tokyo. You can find every single fake weed bag you want down that street. And these are just a couple of like the bootleg ones, and it kind of like inspires me. Like I used to always look at weed bags like, damn, like I want to make something dope. I want to make something that people just copy and like just get wacky with it. I collect it. Every time my homies come by like, hey bro, I found this. It's like, okay, for sure, let me get that. Why would people want to buy weed out of an ass? You know, like that's not cool. But it's fun, you know, it's all about living in the moment. It's all about being cringe, you know, you gotta accept you're gonna look crazy, you know, and after the fact, and I've accepted that, so I ain't tripping. You put this in your living room, people are gonna wanna ask questions, you know, so great way to, you know, start some conversation. This is dope, you know, you're not gonna find anything like this, but this is the bug bag right here. It's a dope Keith Haring, I think he called these the Space Mollies. Really dope piece, man. I have to keep this one, just kidding. You know, I'm just having fun with mirrors. I think that like, no matter how big your living situation is, whether you only have a bed or you have your whole bedroom, portion of the crib, whole house, like everyone has a mirror somewhere. You're entitled to at least a mirror space. So like, I'm big on that. So I'm gonna release some more mirrors, but this is our first product, our first mirror product, excuse me. The Nothing Personal Bullet, the drive-by mirrors. As you get older, it's like I said, you stop looking at your like t-shirt and like all your clothes for Express. You start looking at like, okay, what can I put on my desk? Let me put something dope right here. You know, or your mom gives you something one day, you're like, okay, that's kind of lame. Let me replace that with something cooler, you know? Or maybe you love it and you're like, okay, this is what I think a product should look like, you know? That's where it stems from, like, you know, this is my dream, is just owning a bunch of weird shit. What's good, everybody? I'm Blazzy, and I'm auctioning off my personal collection live on NTWRK.